In a quiet village surrounded by thick forests, there was a rule that everyone followed. Never enter the forbidden forest. The elders warned the children, telling them stories of a strange ancient tree hidden deep inside. They call it the whispering tree. It speaks to those who enter, Elder Nana would say, and if you listen, you may never return. Most villagers obey, but not Kojo. He was a curious boy, always searching for adventure. He did not believe in fairy tales or ghost stories. So one night, when the moon was full and the village slept, Kojo sneaked out and made his way into the dark forest. At first, everything was silent, too silent. No rustling leaves, no chirping insects, only an eerie stillness. Then Kojo saw it. A massive tree with twisted roots and dark, thick bark. But it wasn't just a tree, it was alive. The branches swayed, though there was no wind, and then the whispering began. Kojo, Kojo, I know what you desire. He breathed caught in his throat. He looked around, but he was alone. You want gold, don't you? The voice called. Kojo's heart pounded. How did it know? Take it, but remember, everything has a price. At his feet, golden coins appeared, glowing in the moonlight. His eyes widened. He hesitated for only a moment before grabbing the coins and running back home. His pockets heavy with riches, but the moment he stepped inside his hut, he felt strange. Something was wrong. He turned towards the candlelight on the table. His shadow stretched across the floor, but it wasn't following his movements. Kojo raised his hands. His shadow did not. It twisted on its own, long, unnatural, bending in impossible directions. Then it took a step toward him. Kojo stumbled back in terror. His own shadow was alive. Heart racing, he ran to Edanana's hut. Help me, he cried. The tree. The elder's eyes darkened. Did you listen to it whisper? Kojo nodded, breathless. The elder sighed. Then it has marked you. What do I do? Kojo begged. But Nana only shook his head. You must run. The next morning, Kojo was gone. The villagers searched for him, calling his name, but there was no trace of him, no footprint, no sign that he had ever been there, except for one thing, his shadow. He stood outside his empty hut, unmoving, waiting. And that night, when the wind is still, some say you can still hear the whisper calling another name.